Now the question comes: what are the key indicators of healthy soil, and how can farmers assess the health of their soil?
Okay, thank you so much. The first one is the organic matter content in the soil. Is a key indicator when it comes to health, the soil health. Now, when we talk about organic matter content, a higher percentage of organic matter improves the nutrient retention and soil structure. Now, when I'm in the class, when I'm even teaching, what I tell the students is that when a woman is pregnant, the first thing that forms in the woman is the heart. When they go for scan, go for test at 6 weeks after pregnancy. Now, and when the woman being dies, the first thing they check is to before they certify the person dead is the heart also. Now, I now tell them in the class that the organic matter, organic carbon is the life wire or the heartbeat or the heart of soil. Now, what do I mean by that is that if there's no organic carbon or organic matter in the soil, that soil cannot perform incredibly well. So that is the reason why organic matter content is very important when it comes to the indicator of a soil health. And then secondly, we have the soil pH. Now, that is to tell you the alkalinity and the acidity and the neutrality of the soil. And another one we have is the nutrient levels. Nutrient level, the balance level of the essential nutrients like nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, micronutrients, they are crucial when it comes to the soil health, because this is what the plants will take up. And then whatsoever that is in the soil is what the plant will take. Another one is the microbial activities. We have the urophase and some other microbial activities in the soil. They are also an indicators when it comes to soil health. Another one is the moisture retention. How can that soil retain moisture? How can it drain it? That is the reason why we tell anybody that wants to plant or wants to do anything that they should make use of a well-drained soil. Yeah, and then we should check for the compaction level of the soil. That is when you do bulk density, and then the structure of the soil. So those are the indicators that you can check for you to know the health of the soil. Now, what are the methods in which the farmers can use in assessing their soil health? Now, the first thing I always advise farmers to do is to do soil testing. Now, when you conduct a laboratory test, check the what we call routine analysis, starting from pH, organic carbon, organic matter, the total nitrogen available, phosphorus, cations, and then the micronutrients. When you for that, you'll be able to know. And then we have the physical aspect, which is the textural class. You know the textural class of the soil. Because in a situation where you have a clay soil, we have a recommendation of the. And another one is that we have what we call indigenous knowledge for you to be able to assess your farm. Now, that indigenous knowledge is what our forefathers have been using before. Now, what do we mean by indigenous knowledge? Is for us to know the visual assessment, visual soil assessment. Now, how do we get that? Is that you check the color for the color of the soil. Now, when you see that the soil is dark a little bit, you know that there's presence of organic matter. But most of the time, I always tell people that a soil can be dark and may not be a good assessment for the soil health. Because of what? There may be an abrasion in the soil. There may be that there's a lot of sodium present in the soil. There may be as a result of oil spillage that makes that soil to be dark. And then anaerobic respiration can also cause the soil to dark. And another way of assessing it now is by crop performance. Now, in a situation whereby you see that the younger leaves of a plant is forming a form of a yellowish coloration, we know that that is chlorosis. It means that that plant is lacking what? Nitrogen in the soil. As a result of phosphorus also, you see a purplish coloration and then a stunted plant. And then for potassium, you see intervenial chlorosis. And then for magnesium, you see a clear intervenial chlorosis. And apart from that, we can use weed to assess a soil health. How? The moment you see Chromalana odorata, the one that Yoruba calls Akintola, you know that that soil is a fertile soil. Or Imperator cylindrica, and so on, like Tridraps procumbens. You know that those are the indicators of fertility. And then you can even use earthworm count to check like that. So there are a lot of assessments that our farmers can use in order to know the health of the soil.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Guys, I told you, I said we actually brought an expert on board and much. And there are even some doubts which you have even cleared, because I've seen farmers trying to put indigenous knowledge of soil fertility over some other precise way. And thank God, thank you for actually making us know that it cannot be precise, and there are cases that can actually make us even judge the soil wrong. Thank you so much, sir.